Wow, y'all, breaking news. We are going to watch this breaking news that has come out of law and crime. And let's just take a look. I know that, wow. Let me just do a start and then we'll get into it.
Feel the heat, truth ignites us from inside. Hear the roar, we'll never run, we'll never hide. Phoenix drops fireballs of truth, flames that scorch the darkest roof. Watch deception burn away, feel the dawn of honest day. Rise again with wings of flame, we will never be the same. Phoenix fireballs of truth, we rise, we rise.
So let's watch this. It was just released. It's breaking news. This is the live body cam and footage of the Idaho 4 on 11/13/2022 a.m. And it was just released. So I'm going to watch this with you and kind of see what we have in store. I know that Dylan speaks and I watched just a few minutes of it, but I'm curious. Has anybody seen this yet? Let's watch it together. This is wild. Listen to, wow. If you're here, let me know that you're here, that you can see me live, you can hear me live, everything is good to go. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Drop a 1 if you can. Drop a 1, baby, drop a 1. Anybody? Anybody, anybody? Is there anybody out there? Okay, you can see me, you can hear me. Let's watch this. I'm going to drop myself down. Let's watch this. Breaking news just came out. This is the actual footage. So here we go. Get ready. I'm ready. You ready? This is a live reaction.
Someone from the room, she ran downstairs, and I kept calling her name, and she wouldn't answer, and then I saw the guy. I just walked the door, and I ran downstairs, but we don't know what's going on.
Just come here. There's 2. Looks like fatalities.
I heard her scream, and she ran downstairs because she saw someone. That's what I'm pretty sure she said. Someone's here, and she screamed and just ran downstairs. And I called for her name, but I jumped up and locked my door because I was
okay, where's Bethany?
So scared. And then I heard someone in the bathroom, and I heard her crying, and I heard some guy say that you're going to be okay, I'm going to help you. And I kept calling her name, but she wasn't answering. And then I opened the door for a second, and
So I hear someone crying in the background, and I'm going to do a show on Bethany tomorrow. So you guys want to tune in, but let's listen to the rest of this.
I saw this guy, and he was not insanely tall, but he was wearing all black and like this mask that was just covering his forehead and his mouth.
Well, get in town. We've got a quadruple homicide.
This is 11:59. Look at the clock on the top.
Passed out, not waking up. So you think hot chemical sedate the state for thinking about it, being in the room with them. Trying to get for that. Come on, because I want to be around. I've been out 20 years, unconscious, trying to get further.
Dude, she kind of knew too much, huh? What do you think? Drop your comments.
Where's she at? Yep. Where's she at? Where's she at?
She's at California.
Is that Bethany right there in the blue shorts shirt?
Yes.
That's Hunter.
Where at? Up here?
Up here. You got a call from them that someone, and I just came in checking.
No stains on the walls. That was after the fact.
And you can write this down. And I checked this user's video that she's. And I didn't check them yet, but I'm pretty sure.
13. Okay, get back.
I don't know if they're still in here or not. I really just I grabbed the knife. They're like
1370.
Okay, let me get your initial reaction. So I'm watching this for the first time with you. Why is Hunter not freaked out? I mean, we've seen some redacted photos that there's blood and possibly Xana laying in her room, but why is no one freaked out?
Okay, stay back there, please. Slow down. Just come here. There's two. Looks like fatalities.
Yeah, because the cop started walking up. Did he touch the banister?
Dude.
Now, guys, this video is about an hour long, so I'm going to let it play, but I am not going anywhere. If I stop it, I don't mean to intentionally. I just want to give commentary because they just released this video. So tag your friends, whoever you want to watch it.
All right. Okay. Nobody's allowed to leave for now, okay? Just stay here for me, please. You know the... Okay. Here. Can you guys go over to the dumpster for me, please? Okay, let's clear it. Thanks for... Who's over here?
Look up.
I'll just start down here. Police department.
Police department. Moscow Police Department, if you're in here, announce yourself. Moscow Police Department.
Clear here. Going up.
Clear.
Please start it.
We're on third floor, coming up. We got another.
Why did he cover his camera? He didn't know if there was anyone else in there.
Let's go police department.
Dude.
Lost clear?
We're clear. Let me just secure the outside first. So.
That's Gunderson.
Front door.
There's a back entry. I was going to start taping it all off.
Brian's taping the outside off.
Okay.
Where's the...
There's two right here.
Look at the... Oh, whoa. Hold on a minute. Did you guys just see the pool, the table? Watch.
Lost clear?
We're clear. Let me just secure the outside first. So.
Go to the front door.
There's a back entry. I was going to start taping it all off.
Brian's taping the outside off.
Okay.
Look at the ping pong table.
Where's the...
There's two right here. I got in there. Shut the door in there. Check with the prints. There's nothing else out there. Do you want me to go back there and start IDing people? Okay. Okay, I'm going to start IDing all of them.
Is that Bethany's car that's parked right there?
It's a...
Too late. Probably saying too late. They have blacked it all out. They've redacted it. No sound. I guess we guess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're good.
Hang in there, brother. Okay.
Did they tell you anything? They were dressed out like 4 in the main room.
This is one of the...
Pretty much they were in the main room. I heard them dancing and laughing. Kaylee went upstairs and she screamed because someone was in the room. She ran downstairs. And I kept calling her name and she wouldn't answer. And
Wait, she screamed and ran downstairs, and then how did she get back upstairs? What in the world is going on?
I just locked the door and I ran downstairs. We don't know what's going on.
Can you come here with me, please? Break Fire 3170. Could you guys grab some blankets for all these?
Did she have a shirt on that says Phoenix? Holy shit.
People out here.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Just come over here with me, please. Okay. Just give me 1 second, please. I'm gonna get your name and information. Just 1 second. We'll get you a blanket and stuff, alright? Thanks, guys. Yeah, that'd be good for now, and then maybe the big white blankets whenever you're moving on. Actually, you guys should probably just hang on to these whenever. Is that ambulance on its way? No, they got to go. Okay. We would like a blanket, right?
Remember, they had 8 hours to clean, guys.
Now it's temporary. Would anybody like one for your feet to stand on? Okay. I'll let you. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, if that ambulance shows up, that'd be great too. Grab some blankets. Yes, man. Yeah, 1 second, man. Let me just grab all your guys' info. They're warmer. Okay. I know she was barefoot, so I was hoping to get something for her, but thank you very much. Thanks, boss.
Who's the guy in the khaki shorts and the blue sweatshirt and a hat? Is that...
Okay, what's your last name?
He's got his hand behind him.
And your first name? And your middle name?
Kenny, play nice. This is an impromptu live, and my mods are not here, so be good.
What's a good phone number to reach out? Okay, and is this your address?
Yes.
What's that address?
1122 King Road.
Is your driver's license right?
Yes.
Okay. How much have you seen in that?
No, I don't really know. I just saw my friend when I called because we were so scared. We're like, can you guys come help us? And that's all I saw. I told us not to go in. That man right there. That helped show you around.
They did go in there.
Yeah, and that's when he told us he needed to call the cops right now.
Okay. Do you mind just waiting over there for me, please? Okay. Now I overheard you talking about last night.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, the more we know right now, the better. and start this process.
Yeah.
Somebody will probably be revisiting
That's
this
fine.
interview with you
Yeah.
very soon. Again, okay? So just you're probably gonna have to retell the story quite a
That's
bit.
fine.
All right. What do you remember seeing? What started?
I remember I was in my room and I was trying to go to bed and I heard Kaylee, who ex-girlfriend who has a dog in her.
Real fast. Which one is your room?
Kaylee.
Which one is your room?
Oh,
What room are you in? You were in that room,
my room, not Xana's room. My room.
and your room is this one right here,
Next to the stairs. That one is Xana's room.
second floor room.
Second floor.
Okay.
All I heard was I heard her go upstairs. Like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep now because she's going upstairs. All of a
You heard
sudden,
who go upstairs?
Kaylee and the dog Murphy.
And upstairs to the very top.
Yeah, that's where her room is.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden I heard her walking up, I heard her scream, and she ran downstairs because she saw someone. That's what I'm pretty sure she said. Someone's here, and she screamed and just ran downstairs. And I called for her name, but I jumped up and locked my door because I was so scared.
She ran downstairs and screamed. Then how did she get back up?
And then I heard someone in the bathroom and I heard her crying and I heard some guy say that you're gonna be okay, I'm gonna help you. And I kept calling her name, but she wasn't answering. And then I opened the door for a second and I saw this guy and he was not insanely tall, but he was wearing all black and like this mask that was just covering his forehead and his mouth. And I locked the door and I called and I didn't know what to do.
This was at 4
4
this
a.m.
morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And so then I just ran down to
You left here?
I left my room down to room. She's that one with the white blinds at the very bottom. I ran down there and we talked and we just locked the door. We didn't think anything of it. We're like, nothing happens in Moscow, so we just like tried to go to bed. And then we woke up and it was weird because none of our roommates were up and we called all of them. They were not waking up. And so me and like, this is weird. So I called and to come over and then that's when all this happened.
Who all lives here with you?
Me, that woman right there.
Okay. Who's Xana?
Xana is the girl in there.
Is the girl that lives this floor?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell her name?
Xana.
Do you know if she has a middle name?
Alexis, I think.
Do you know what her last name is?
Kernodal. K. I don't know how to spell it really. K. You know? R-N-O-D-L.
K-A-E-R?
K-E-R.
K-E-R.
N-O.
N-O.
L-E.
D-L-E? Okay.
X-A-N-A.
X-A-N-A. Okay.
Ethan, who's in there, he doesn't actually live here, but he's here like almost all the time.
There's a male that lives here, and
He doesn't actually live here. He's in the room with Xana, I believe.
he's in there right now.
But he doesn't live here, but he's here a lot. And then there's Maddie, Mogan, and Kaylee up top. I don't know where they're at though.
Maddie
Mogan. Maddie Mogan and
Maddie Mogan.
Yeah.
And who?
Kaylee Gonzalez. She's the girl that I was talking about, Kaylee, who I just heard it go upstairs and then run back down the stairs.
Okay. And the guy that lives here, his name was what? He's usually
Ethan.
Ethan. And you knew he was here this morning?
No, I didn't know. I had no idea he was here.
Okay. All right. Describe the guy that you saw.
I don't think he was a little bit taller than me. And I couldn't really see much of him, but I'm almost positive he was wearing a full black outfit. And he had this mask that was just over his forehead and over his mouth, and he didn't say anything to me, like, at all. I just shut the door and locked it, because I didn't know what to do. And I think he went out, like, the side door, the sliding door in the kitchen, that goes out to the backyard.
Okay.
And then I didn't know anything else, so I called and I was like, I just need to come downstairs and find you, because I don't know where anyone else is. And I called Maddie, I called Xana, I called Kaylee, no one would answer.
Okay. All right. For Xana, Do you know how old she is?
She's 20.
Is she in our sorority house?
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay. She's a student at UVI?
Yes.
Do you have any contact information for her parents?
No,
It's okay. Well,
okay.
we can get that eventually.
Her dad's name.
And then Ethan. E-T-H-A-N.
And Chapin, C-H-A-P-I-N.
Hey, real fast. She's saying this morning around 4, there's a guy, black mask, was in there. She didn't recognize him. When she heard girls screaming upstairs, she got scared, locked herself in the room, and then the screaming all stopped. She's pretty sure that this masked person went out that back. Okay. And right now I'm getting all the information. She knows the other 2 girls are up there. I haven't told her who's deceased or anything like that. They have 4 people that are unaccounted for right now, which... Whose dog? Who owns a dog? Okay. Okay. Since she knows a bunch of the people who are living here, I'm getting all their names, and then I'll finish collecting all their information. Okay. How old is Ethan?
I apologize. There's a door downstairs next to the bathroom that's got a padlock on or a lock on it. You guys?
We don't know.
Okay. Who has access to that room? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not something you guys normally are in?
No, we have no idea what it is.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. So Ethan, how old is Ethan?
I believe he just turned 20.
20. And it's Chapin, C-H-A-P-I-N?
Yes, I believe.
Okay. Do you happen to know either of their date of birth?
No, I know knows Xana's date of birth.
Okay. No worries. And Ethan's also a UVI student?
Yes, he is.
And you don't see him here right now? You see, but pretty sure he was in that room?
I think so. I think it's last told me. I don't know for sure.
Alright, and then the 2 additional roommates that aren't here right now,
They're not.
that aren't here with you,
Yeah.
what are their names?
Maddie Mogan, M-A-D-D-I-E-M-O-G-E-N. And then Kaylee, K-A-Y-L-E-E. Goncalves, G-O-N-C-L-A-V-E-S. I think that's how you spell it.
How old is Maddie?
She's 21. Or 21 or 22, I can't remember. They're both over 21, but I don't know exactly.
I think so. How old is Kaylee?
Over 21, I believe she's 21 or 22. Sorry, I don't quite remember.
It's okay. You're doing great. You know, okay. I'm asking a lot of you, so I appreciate you.
Don't say anything.
You're doing very well.
Do you know if the other 2 girls are upstairs or not?
Right now, what we got to do is we got to process this whole thing.
That makes sense.
I don't know what I'd be permitted to tell you
That's fine.
right
That's
now. Okay.
fine. I understand.
Okay, let's go back. I just want to make sure we're getting everything. So you're sure at about 4 this morning?
Yes, it was 4:10.
You first noticed a guy.
Well, I first noticed Kaylee go upstairs and scream and run downstairs.
So 4 this morning, Kate went upstairs
Yeah.
to the way top.
Yes, to her room with Murphy the dog.
Okay.
And
And then
then
you heard Kaylee scream.
I heard her scream and run as fast as she could downstairs, and she said someone's here.
She ran downstairs.
Yes, I could hear. You can hear everything. I'm not sure I heard her run downstairs really fast. And then I heard Murphy barking a lot.
Okay.
And then I heard her going to I think it was the bathroom, and I remember her sobbing, and I just remember hearing this guy's voice, and I didn't recognize saying, "You're gonna be okay, I'm gonna help you," but it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it wasn't in like a nice way, it was like a weird way, like a weird tone.
You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah.
And you didn't hear anything from Kaylee anymore at that
No,
point?
after that I didn't hear anything. So then I kept calling for her name. I called on my phone, I called Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee, none of them answered. So then I opened up the door to look, and that's when I saw the guy pass by. He looked at me, but he didn't come towards me or say anything, which was really confusing to me. I don't understand that. And I'm pretty sure he went out the side door. And then I called and said she thought maybe there was a fire or like a firework. We didn't know. She heard this loud noise and there was a light, I guess.
Did you hear like a pop, like a bang?
I don't know. Did you hear it bang?
It's what she heard.
Okay.
That's what she heard.
Okay, never mind. You sit there. I didn't hear that.
Hey, where are you going right now?
I'm just going to pick up my phone.
Okay. Where's your friend live? To the left, please.
Yeah, I can roll.
Okay.
I don't think I ever heard a bang. I didn't think anything about fire or firework.
Or
until
gunshot
I told her.
or
I don't
anything.
think I heard anything of that, but I also was kind of in and out of it because I was so scared and I was really tired. And that's when I called and I told her, I need to come to your room because she was the only one that was answering me. So I just ran down there, and for a second I stopped and I saw Xana passed out, and I thought maybe she was just like sleeping or something. I didn't think anything because I was so out of it. And I went into the room and we just fell asleep. And then we woke up this morning and no one was waking up at all. Like no one was answering, which was really weird because all of us wake up around like 9 or 10. And then I called the girl to come check, and he came here first. And I told him what happened. And then he looked in the room and he said he needed it out and called the cops.
Okay. The guy that you saw, I know it was dark, right? Or were there lights on in the house?
I think there were lights on in the house, I believe.
Okay.
I don't really know what he looked like because he had a mask, but he wasn't like super tall.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10". I think it was maybe my height an inch or two higher or lower. I can't really remember.
So about 6 foot.
I think so. On there.
How was he built? Fat, skinny, stocky?
More like skinny, but like basketball player kind of skinny, like not too skinny, but like almost fit skinny in a way. That's what I think. I don't know for sure.
And then the voice, he said, when he said those words, you didn't recognize that voice before.
I didn't recognize him or his voice. I mean, I also couldn't see him, but I didn't recognize that voice at all. It didn't even cross my mind if that could be.
Did you guys have a party last night too? Or?
Not tonight, but there was and we had like a formal thing beforehand. That was 2 days ago.
Okay. Is there anything that popped out about that event that was concerning?
No, I mean, I went to his Ethan. He is with my friend Xana, and who are dating when Xana went there. I was there for a little bit, and then I went to my friend's house down the street, and then I came back home with my friend. Everything was fine. Nothing weird at all. Suspicious until 4 a.m.
Okay. All right. I don't think I have any more questions for you right now.
Okay, if you can decide.
Somebody else will be talking to you.
Sounds good.
So let's grab that. Let's go back over there.
Okay.
Alright, who else lives here? Can I get your last name, please? Okay. Hey.
It's his brother's walking up this way.
Okay, you mind hanging out here, please? You said... Okay. Can you spell that for me? You have a middle name? What's your date of birth? What's a good phone number to reach you at? And then is your driver's license through what state? What state is your driver's license through? Do you have a room that's assigned to you here? When you go in?
No one else lives in the house.
Were you here last night? Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there? Okay. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. Is you guys are probably going to be talking to a lot of people, retelling the same story. So...
Am I still allowed to go home soon?
we can't hold you forever. Okay.
What the heck? Am I allowed to go home for Thanksgiving? Your roommates, all 4 of them, have just been murdered. And you're worried about going home for Thanksgiving?
So we'll cross that bridge when it gets there, and the detectives will work with you guys to get a hold of you however we best can, okay? So you were here last night. What time frame were you here through now? Were you here the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much, I think. Were you here the whole time? Pretty much, I think. Well, where'd you go? If you weren't there, where were you?
What time did you get here last night?
Can I check?
Yeah.
I don't think they all know what happened, do they?
While you do that, I'll turn off my lights here. I'll be right back. I forgot you were here, man. Do you still want to hang out here?
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Who is that in the car?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose right now. We're processing what's going on in the scene. As soon as we know for sure, we can tell you guys what's going on. We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay.
What did he say? Everyone knows but me? I'm going to rewind this just for a few seconds. I think that's what he said.
What's going on in the scene. As soon as we know for sure, we can tell you guys what's going on, we absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay. And what's your relationship again? Okay. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I know we're able to fill you in on what's going on, we'll let you know. Okay.
I think that may be allegedly Jack DeCur. Hunter Johnson is over talking to Hunter Chapin, I believe.
Like I said, you're welcome to get out at any point. If you want to hang out in here, you can, because it's warm. If not, if you want to hang out with them, you're going to hang out outside too. Okay. Tell you what, I'll just crack the door. I'll try to not lock it on you, so if you need to get out.
Water machines?
We can start, yeah, we can see if somebody can bring some of that stuff by. Okay.
Copy.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so what time were you here last night?
About like 1:24 or something in the morning.
Today?
Yeah.
1:24 you got here? Okay, what was going on at about 1:24?
Me and my friend watching Vampire Diaries.
She said I got there at 1:24, but then she couldn't remember if she was there all night. What?
You and okay. Watching Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And then she's just one of my friends. I'm sitting over there playing just like.
oh, okay. All female.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so you guys watching Vampire Diaries out in this main, the second level? Okay, and then for how long?
I don't know. And then Maddie and Kayla came home from the club. And then we all hung out in Kayla's room for a little.
So Maddie and Kaylee were at the club.
Yeah.
You know how long they were there? Probably till closing at least.
I don't know. They went to drug truck afterwards.
Grub truck. Okay, and then they came home at about what time? It's okay. You're doing great.
Like 2.
So they did get home at 2?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I just have a picture in Kayla's room with Murphy.
Wait, she took a picture at 2 a.m. with Kaylee and Murphy.
Okay, then what happened after that?
And then me and Maddie took out Murphy, and then
Murphy's the dog?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I went inside to go to bed, and she was still taking him out. And then I was in my bed, like about to go to sleep, and Maddie just said that she lost Murphy. Like she was like, and was wondering if he was with me, and I just said no, and then I went to bed.
And what time do you think you fell asleep?
Maybe 2:30.
Why would Murphy be with her?
Okay, what time did you wake up at all between 2 and...
I heard something like loud and Murphy like bark. And usually like he barks at things. And then I thought I saw like a firecracker, so I thought someone maybe was just drunk and like put a firecracker in the house. But I wasn't even really sure because I was kind of still asleep, so I wasn't sure if it was like real.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, I'm listening to a couple things at a time. Loud, you thought you saw a firecracker because of a quick flash?
Yeah, through like my door, but I was like still half asleep, so I don't know if it was like real. I thought it was maybe a dream.
Okay. And then, did you ever like pick up your phone to see what time that was? Or?
Okay. Oh, maybe I might have called and asked her what was happening, because sometimes we hear things and I'll call her and be like, oh, what was that? It's usually just open.
Okay.
Do you guys recognize all these vehicles in here?
I tried to call Maddie and Ethan and Xana and all of them at like 4:20.
So you called
I tried to call all of them.
Maddie?
Answering, but
at what time?
4:30 and 4:22. And then 4:21. And then Ethan at 4:22. And then Kaylee at 4:31. I thought they were close to me.
4:31?
Yeah.
So no answer, and then did you go to sleep after that?
Yeah, I just kind of fell asleep again. I was like half awake.
Okay, and then what, throughout your day, you got up at what time today?
I like woke up and my jaw was hurting really bad. I took some Advil at like 6 or 7, and then I just went back to bed. So I figured no one would be up anyways. And then I didn't wake up until we called you guys.
Okay. Moscow 70, could I get the time this call was generated? Copy, thank you. Alright. Do you remember seeing anybody in there that
I
wouldn't
was
belong?
downstairs the whole time with my door locked. So that's why I always think of it. Because I get scared. I didn't really hear anything either. I thought they were just being like loud and making things.
It's pretty typical. Okay. Do you have any parent contact information for...
I know Maddie's.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I know her boyfriend.
Okay, what's Maddie's boyfriend's name?
Could you make the last name?
Is anybody having any issues with any boys?
He lives in Boise.
Okay, so he wouldn't be up here right now. And then I was talking to you about the formal stuff, right?
No, that was...
Those are, okay, so you guys had a formal...
The letters were formal yesterday. Yeah.
No issues? Okay, everybody got along? Alright. And you were out here when I rolled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was
Okay. So I don't know if I have any other questions for you right now. Okay. I appreciate that you did very well for calling as things become more clear. Write them down or something so you don't forget. Sound like a good plan? Like I said, some other people are going to be talking here. And then we'll make sure everybody has the detective's case number, or the detective's information, and so that you can reach out to us if anything comes to mind, and not just wait for us to reach out to you. That makes sense? Okay. Physically, are you doing fine otherwise? Okay. All right, we'll go back there. Thank you very much. Does anybody else live here? Okay. Who, by show of hands, who was all here when I got here? Sorry to talk to you too. Okay. Alright. 1 second. So, Maddie and Kaylee were at the club last night. They got grub truck after. Don't know if they ran into anybody that maybe had issues there. They just had a formal the other day when without a hitch. There was no issues at formal, so that there's nobody that they should be having bad blood. So obviously follow-up needing to be done at the club and the grub truck at the very least. I did a very preliminary interview with the 2 people that live here and that were here last night. Everybody else I'm about to identify was not here last night, but was here in the parking area when I rolled up, so I'll just get the information. Perfect.
Anybody asked, is any of these cars belong to these guys?
Ryan asked, sounds like they recognize all these vehicles to include some of the ones down there.
If they ask, none of these can leave for the time being.
Okay.
We need to start, once Tyson gets here, we'll start figuring out how to get them somewhere warm.
Yeah. A couple of them did ask about like bottles of water or something. I don't know if there's anybody logistically that can work that out. We can call EMS
I have
too.
a couple bottles in my car.
Okay. I know would be willing to help out however they can.
Okay, I'll go grab those out of my car.
Okay.
And then,
They keep asking what's the status of all 4 people. I don't tell them we're figuring it out. If they ask, dude. Okay. Hi, what's your name? What? Okay.
Who is that just walked up in the purple sweatshirt? Anyone know?
Mind just hanging out with them for a second?
They're cutting the sound out. Bethany said she woke up and she told them. They are totally blinking all this out. They've redacted all of it. Shoot. It's Maisie. I thought so. Someone must have texted them.
I've got RSP on standby already. I've got a call into Dustin. I'll call Payne. We need to stop everyone. So we'll get Dustin and Kane work on that. So I'll call Kane now. I'll call Darren and get him.
We have family members walking up for Ethan, the male. Where do you want me to sit them?
I will talk to them. Can you start with what you want?
Yeah.
You have the most information.
What are we trying to just to search this residence?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you talk to you. Hey, I just talked to our shift sergeant.
Be sure blocking it all out.
Guy back and start the search warrant right now.
And then the last calls too, this is the timestamp
we're gonna need some help.
right after it happened. Is at 4:21, 4:22, 4:30. She made these phone calls immediately after the bang.
Okay. Okay. Trying to call the people that are in the
Yes.
And no one answered.
And no one answered.
Perfect.
Do we want to shut this down so Travis not rolling through?
Probably. I can do that. All right. Thanks, Darren. All right.
Sounds like there possibly was one after the fire factor.
Okay.
We haven't seen any obvious gunshot wounds or anything, so we didn't leave it late.
Okay.
And then
So he just said, did you guys hear him? Gunderson says, I think that's Gunderson. He just said they didn't see any obvious signs of gunshot wounds.
Do we want to shut this down so Travis not rolling through?
Probably. I can do that. All right. Thanks, Darren.
all right. Sounds like there possibly was one after the fire factor.
Okay.
We haven't seen any obvious gunshot wounds or anything, so we didn't leave it late. And then, what did your lady say about someone coming in, seeing somebody come in?
She saw a guy masked, about 6 foot, skinny build like a basketball player, she described. Said that he had a just
Is that maybe a drone? What's that noise?
full black mask, see, like a ski mask, at about 4. Immediately after, she yelled and said there's someone in the house. This girl ran, locked herself in a room, could hear a roommate that was upstairs, Kaylee. Somehow she was able to discern that it was Kaylee screaming. Then she could hear this masked man saying, sorry.
Let me call Brett.
She could hear him say, you're gonna be fine, I'm gonna help you. And then no noises.
Shut off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything else you want from me for now? I can just start heading back.
Yeah,
So,
start
okay,
typing.
search warrant, as far as the search warrant goes.
Good description of the place.
Okay.
Get a couple photos and describe everything.
Okay.
What are you doing? Well, get into town. We've got a quadruple homicide. Yeah. 1122 Queen Road. Right. Come on.
So odd. They've cut this out.
Yep, sounds good. And then I gotta grab my phone. You're looking for any shell casings, knives, or just any indicia weapons used. in, like-
Weapons, signs of force, or tools to break into a building, electronic devices, etc., etc.
Okay, I'll
Main thing is
start
just
getting the rough.
Just get the body of it.
Okay.
This date, this time, we were dispatched here.
Okay.
Prosecutor, when you get a hold of the on-call prosecutor, tell them what we got. Let them know that you're working on a search warrant. And the nature of it, and then we'll go from there. They'll have a long list.
Okay. Do you want these are the victims' names?
I don't need them at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to probably do a quick walkthrough and then go back.
Okay.
And I'll meet you at previous things.
I haven't finished IDing everybody here. I'll let Shane know so you can delegate that for somebody else. Hey boss, I gotta get going to start some paperwork back at the station, so I imagine you don't want to go with me. I'll have you stay here, and like I said, we'll let you know as soon as we can fill you in, okay?
Wow, that was the end of it.
7-month-old Emmanuel.
So that was just released, and I got a notification, so I came on real quick and we watched it live. There are a lot of questions. I'm sure there's going to be a breakdown, and wow. So I know you guys are watching some other channels. Remember, I'm Pacific Standard Time, so when something comes over late at night, it's still my early evening. So just so you know, I decided to go live on the spot. So this was pretty interesting. How in the world did so many people get the story wrong? How? Let me ask you this question. What did you notice in these videos tonight? What did you notice, if anything? Did you notice anything odd, anything suspicious? What have you noticed? And I know that there is another video out. Someone was saying something about POV. I'm just going to take a look. I usually don't look at other creators, but somebody just said that he released a video. Did we know this video was coming out? No, we did not know that. Are you talking about the video he just did, or was he on live? Or tell me a little bit in the chat. Was he live? No. Must have been a video. He only does videos. Let me see. Special bomb drop or revealing the ISP doc, the usual suspects. 2 days ago. I don't watch his channel, so which one are you guys talking about? It was weird the cop said not a gunshot. He said there was no visible signs of a gunshot. They didn't touch the body. They didn't move the body. Bodies. That's what he said. They didn't move the bodies. There was a police officer that was just interviewed. Okay. What was on a community post? On a post? Community post. This one? Spokane Med Examiner 23 matches Farley tip. Priors. Strangulation. I've heard about that one. 3 assault charges, 3 batteries. Found cut up in Lewiston on November 2022. Nicholas Mowich Vassar. Well, does any of his DNA match? Does any of his DNA match? This is the one that your guy's telling me to look at. Does any of his DNA match? Found cut up in Lewiston, November 22nd. Well, let me go do some research. November 2022. Man cut up, found. Now, how does he fit into all this? Update. Who was cut up? Let's see. Dismembered. Let's see. In Lewiston, Idaho. Let's just take a peek. Shooting. Alleged. I don't see any article, nothing released. November Oh, 15th. Sorry, I did the wrong date. November 15th, 2022. How come I don't see anything? Was this just a obituary? Nicholas Mowich. I don't see any news articles on this guy. You got me. Pretty sure he was in prison at the time of the murder. Oh, this guy. I think he was. He was in, look, he was in prison at the time. So this guy says he's in Washington, a resident since 2021. Okay, so let me go look up at the court records, and I'm going to see if he was in jail at the time, because I want to know. Inquiring minds are going to know. We're going to check out the facts, and we're going to do a due diligence here. So let's see if this guy was in jail at the time. And it's Nicholas James Mowich. Let me see. I'm just going to do N, because sometimes their middle name is their first name, and they use their, they just do different things. So let's see. Was he in prison at the time? This was 2021. Let's see what his charges were. Infraction closed. Driving too closely. Nope, that wouldn't put him in prison. Criminal in 2017. That wouldn't put him in prison. It's a misdemeanor. So let's just see what else. No contact, driving without a license. Assault. He's got an assault. No jail time. 2014. Assault. Nope, no jail time. Let me go back to his obituary and let me see, because I'm not seeing why he would be in jail for anything. So basically says survived December 3rd, Vassar Rolls, funeral home. So I don't know. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, very important. Going in the wrong direction. Phoenix, it's important because of the way he died and he was found. Am I right, Caleb? Okay, so how many people die in murder because of their CO? Yeah, they could be a confidential informant. But he was not in prison as far as we see here. And let me do this. He might have been in prison before. Is that possible? I'm going to do a search. Let me do a search real quick. I want to see if he's had any... Do a real quick search. Last name, first name. He goes by Nicholas James. Okay, so he actually, holy shit. Guys, you're not going to believe this. He was in jail. He was discharged out of jail on 6/12/2022, and he was found on November 30th. This was published November 30th. And he passed away on Saturday, November 19th, 2022. Supposedly, allegedly, Treetop View. Did Tav explain that in his last video? I don't know. I don't even know if it's related. And Nicholas Mowich Jr., Sophia Black, children, Briggs, Riley, Black, Maddox Mowich, Baker, nephews. And he was on Nez Perce's tribe. He was part of the tribe. This is interesting. But he was in prison. He was released and discharged on 6/12/2022. So he was in prison, was released, but it doesn't say, you just saw me, you saw me pull his records from Latah County, and it didn't say anything about him even being in prison. So I assume that he's probably, his case is hiding, and he probably may have been allegedly an informant. But he was free on the 12th and the 13th. Yeah, he was out. It said he was released. But all his records don't say anything that he should have been charged and sent to jail. But yet we have the IDOC telling us that he was released in 2022. June 12, 2022. So isn't that strange that his records don't show that he went to jail for anything, but he is in jail, and then he was found unalive. So yeah, that is a little weird. I would say probably an informant, since the charges are not in the repository. But I'll give you the details right here. I'll show you this too. I've said this before. When you go and look up Brian Koberger in Idaho, he was charged by the state of Idaho. His charges do not come up for murder. Do not come up for murder. The only thing that is on his record is what? That ticket that it was written. That is it. So, his don't show up in the record either. He was charged by the state of Idaho. He's sitting in prison. And neither does the guy we just looked at. Didn't show up. Make that make sense. Confidential informant or not, I don't know. But I'm watching you guys. I see the chat. I see everything that you have sent. I don't see anything else on this guy of he was wandering the streets naked. I don't see any reports or anything of that. Whoever is saying that has either got a contact, and you can't verify it, so I'm not going to repeat it. But doesn't say anything much except for he was a valued member of his tribe. And I know things that happen on tribal grounds, believe me. I don't see anything on social media about him. I see this, Aberdeen, Washington. Don't see anything odd. Follow Snoop Dogg. So I don't know anything else. There's not much. There's not a lot of history. And let me just look at this. In 2011, he had an arrest. Published opinion. Let me see this one. He probably has some background. State of Washington. Nicholas J. Mowich. 2011. Pursuing a police vehicle. And I don't see a lot of other things on him. I mean, we could do a deep dig. We can research, but I don't see much. I don't see much at all. I mean, you can go look. Now, I've never said I know it all, but if somebody else does, you can ask them. His criminal record is on my post. Yeah, he's got a lot of it. And I know people get away with getting on tribal land. Guys, I followed the Alicia missing girl out of Phoenix for a very long time, and I know for a fact that you go on tribal land, you got to go by their rules. So no idea. So there is a YouTube funeral service. We'll watch this real quick. Let's see if there's anybody we see that we know in this let's see. All right, Vassar rules. There's his funeral service. There's no sound. 30 minutes long and no sound. Unless they muted it. Nope.
Yeah.
There it is.
You know, and represent education, your GED, you've never been in the military. So this is the spouse, children, parents, brothers, sisters, grandparents, and so forth. Mother, Ginger, Veronica.
Grace, I know you're way off up in the clouds, but if you could still give me right now. I hope you hit those ghost streets.
I have to mute that or else I'll get a copyright strike. Or, yeah, I don't want that. See anybody familiar in there?
You know, ready for comment?
I'll review this.
I'll try.
Yeah, that's interesting. Unless somebody got some inside information. And I kind of wonder about some people, you know. I'm not saying in a bad way. I'm just wondering where they're getting this information from. So, you know, with that being said, we reviewed the live body cam that was just released. I went on live as soon as it came over across my feed. And subscribe to Law and Crime. They're a really good channel. They've got a lot of good stuff. And if something comes over and I'm interested in it, I'll go ahead and reshare. I think Farley had something to do with his unaliving. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. That is very interesting. So, you know, I know it's late for many of you, so get rest. And as always, you guys know the drill. Be well.
Listen up, the ashes stir, phoenix wings unfurl, seeking truth beneath the blur. Turnings for the lax, they meet the blur. Out the flames I rise, wings scorched but unbroken. Truth the blaze I wield, every rhyme's a token. In the nest we move, hearts thumping unison. Searching for the light where the system cuts our wisdom. Built on lies and steel, they boxed us in cages. Now we break the locks, rewrite history's pages. Innocent until proven guilty, that's the oath we recite. Under this constitution we ignite the night. We rise like a phoenix and sink, we claim the street.
Essentially convicted in the media. You don't have to read but a few articles to see how negative they are about him. He has a right to have this information withheld, brought out in public, so that people can see it's not this neat little package. So people can start to wonder if Brian's innocent. Your Honor, Brian is innocent.